I wouldn't recommend coming here by yourself, obviously. Yeah. They're all just trying to survive.
Wow, guys. Just give me a more appreciation of life. When most people think of Bangkok, you picture luxury malls, rooftop bars, and million-dollar condos. But hidden behind the bright lights and tourist attractions is another side of the city that most visitors never see. Today I'm stepping in Khlong, Toei, Thailand, the largest slum right here in Bangkok. A place filled with struggle, survival, and stories the world rarely hears. What is life like living here in Khlong Toei? Behind the poverty, there's something that's deeper here. Families, dreams, people simply just trying to make it to another day. More than 80,000 people call this place home.
2 kilometers from here, you'll find like one of the richest city centers. So, wow, this place is just in the background.
To truly understand these streets, I brought along our local guides, Kevin and Chloe, to help us navigate, translate, and connect with the locals.
So they not being fake to each other. They have each other's back, which is different from people outside that they are so rich.
This isn't just a video about hardship. It's about seeing the reality behind one of the world's most visited cities. We're here, so they finally let us in. So we're right here with our awesome guide, Mr. Kevin in South Africa. Man. Kevin's my new friend.
Where are you from?
Huh?
Oh.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, America. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is
Denai? Okay. With some locals right here. All right, I'm Smooth. As soon as we arrived, something happened that completely caught me off guard. A group of local kids spotted us almost immediately. They wanted to know where I was from and what exactly I was doing here. And instead of being shy, they ran back up to us, laughing, asking questions, intrigued by the very few little tourists that they get here. So we got the kids to lead us. Yeah, okay.
What name YouTube?
Oh, YouTube. Okay, I'll type in my YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah. You guys follow me now. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You guys speak English? They even wanted to see my YouTube. For a moment, it didn't feel like we were outsiders at all. I got my YouTube. Okay, right here. You see? 61,000.
I
got 60,000 views in one video. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So you guys can be our guides. You guys can help me film this. You know, you guys want to. Okay, well I guess Gloria's gonna translate. Something special happened. The kids decided that they wanted to show us around themselves. It's okay. I want to get a kid. Whoa, this is surreal. Something else stood out even more. People were smiling, waving, saying hello. Nobody seemed bothered that we were there. Down and back home. There's some dogs here.
Watch the dogs.
I'm literally jumping behind the cat.
These places were so tiny, I even had to lower my head just to get through. And because of the narrowness of these pathways, I could literally touch both walls at the same time. You could barely fit inside here. I can only imagine this place at nighttime. Just imagine. I mean, it already feels, it's daytime now. It already feels dark in here. But just imagine at nighttime, people are going to have electricity, you know? The more we walked, the more I realized there was a story behind every alley. And that's when Kevin started explaining how this community came to be. So Kevin, what do you think is the biggest misconception about Khlong Toei that people have?
I think the biggest misconception is that it's a dangerous place. There are incidents that happen. Sorry, but it's definitely a lot safer. I wouldn't recommend coming here by yourself, obviously.
Really? And that's when I asked him something that really stuck with me.
But as you can see, everyone's pretty friendly.
Yeah.
They're all just trying to survive.
And what do you think survival means for people out here like this?
It's day to day, really, where they're just trying to get the next meal. Living conditions aren't really that good. So I'd assume they're just trying to find their way out. Wow. But you see, generally, the people that stay here, they're the laborers. for like construction, or they're working at the market. They're doing the odd job here and there. But they don't come, well, not all of them do, but most of them come from rural parts of Thailand. So it's a slow start.
Yeah, I see. The deeper we walk, the more I realize survival looks different depending on where you were born.
Trash, water, mosquitoes. They don't have it. They don't have air cons. They don't have anything. It's all just basic.
That's crazy. So you're saying that 2 kilometers?
Yeah, you just live here 2 kilometers and you'll find some of the richest buildings, skyscrapers and everything.
And what shocked me the most wasn't how different Khlong Toei was from the rest of Bangkok. It was how close it was. Most of the cities in the world, why do you think that the government is not developing Khlong Toei in Bangkok? Why is it that?
Well, you see, they kind of need these guys to do the hard jobs and everything, so they get forgotten about a lot. Humans, everybody needs their rights. They need to have like basic necessities. But it's just the amount of people coming in and out. It's very difficult to stay on top of it. There's just too many people to replace here. Like these. It's so packed in here.
And how do you think they survive? You know, obviously Bangkok, Thailand has the weather can get crazy, like the rainy season.
Yeah.
I mean, how do people survive here during like harsh weather and stuff like that? How do you survive?
Well, you see, generally in like these places where people don't have a lot, they have each other. So it's a community. See, that's why we with the kids now. The kids
got a haircut. Do a haircut.
Sawasdee Krap. Yeah, it's like they all look out for each other. They offer a hand when they can. So I think that's how they get by. It's tough, but you know, at least they have each other. But they're all trying, you know.
And when resources are limited, sometimes community becomes the greatest resource of all. You think that these people are still hopeful for the future? Because, you know, sometimes when people go through stuff like this, such as other countries, they don't have that big of a hope. But how do you think that we feel about the future, the kids, the families?
You know, everyone's futures, it's in their hands and it's what they want to do with it. But I believe people that come from these kind of environments are the toughest. I believe they have what it takes. It's not easy, but it's definitely doable. I think they do have a lot of hope. Like the kids look really happy. They're very nice.
Yeah, look, they're taking us everywhere like they're real tour guides.
I know, right?
Yeah, there's like 6 of them just taking us everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going at this point, but we're going somewhere.
There's so much going on.
Okay, yeah, hold on. The more time I spent here, the harder it became to separate hardship from hope. In a place where so many people focus on what's missing, the people of Khlong Toei seem to focus on what they still had. Like, I mean, you've been a local here for how long?
About 7 years.
Yeah. You're from South Africa, right?
Yes.
That's crazy. So you've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. You've seen all around Bangkok, right?
Yeah.
My God, living here but still smiling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And people are back home. They're working, but they're not too joyful. Like, what's the mindset here? Like, what separates the mindset with people back home versus people here?
I would say a lot of it's gratitude. You know, they're grateful for life. They're grateful for everything. See people that come from like privileged families and stuff. They always have the desire for more. They tend to not be happy with what they have.
Yeah.
So these kids, like, we've made their day just simply showing up.
Wow. As we continued exploring Khlong Toei, I asked Chloe if there was any chance that we could visit a local family's home, because no matter where I traveled, the best stories are usually found behind closed doors. The kids immediately jumped into action. They wanted to introduce us to their grandmother, so they started leading the way. I'm going to talk to the kids for a little bit.
No, she's gonna ask like one of the locals here. She's just gonna talk to them.
Well, now being here makes me just, I don't know, appreciate everything about life. Like, just living, not just food, not just clean water, but being able to be alive, you know, to see another day. Because some of these people don't even know they're going to be alive tomorrow, simply because they don't have it.
I'm gonna go out.
When we finally got there, she already moved to another house. For a moment, it felt like we had hit a dead end. We're just here going to hopefully... We try to go to his grandma's house, but his grandma, I think she changed homes. So we're going to find a random Thai local who lives in the slum, and hopefully they'll give us a story. We're hopeful. Then we had met somebody unexpected, an elderly woman who had spent decades living here, and without hesitation, she welcomed us in.
The guys, he was showering.
Okay,
it's
okay,
but we're going to interview.
Okay.
Okay, so they want us to
go
go in.
first? Go ahead, yeah.
ได้นะคะพี่ได้ใช่ไหม
What's your name?
ชื่ออะไรคะ
ชื่อถนอมค่ะถนอมเข็มทอง
Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that. Go say.
ถนอม
Hanom.
จ้ะ
Okay, I'm Adrian.
เขาชื่อเอเดรียน
อ๋อ
Very nice to meet you.
เอเดรียนนะคะ
Alright. So tell me, how long have you been living here in Khlong Toei for?
คุณยายถนอมอาศัยอยู่ที่นี่ประมาณกี่ปีแล้วคะ
ประมาณ20ปีจะ30
ปี
ปี
เลยเป๊ะมาก
จะ30 ปีแล้ว
เกือบ30 ปี around 20 to 30 years
20 to 30 years. Wow.
อยู่ที่นี่เป็นยังไงบ้างคะที่อยู่มาแบบ20-30 ปี
ก็มีนอนตึกดีก็เดือดร้อนมั่งนิดหน่อย
อ๋ออย่างเช่นเรื่องยังไงบ้างคะเดือดร้อน
ก็ก่อนนี้ฉันก็ขายของแล้วมาเดินไม่ค่อยได้ก็หยุดขายของก็อยู่แต่ในบ้านนี้
She's quite happy, but maybe a little bit of trouble about her health.
And even with the challenges that she faces every day, she still chose gratitude over bitterness.
But now she has trouble with her leg.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. What do you think is the hardest part with the locals about living here in Khlong Toei? What's the hardest part?
คุณยายคิดว่าชุมชนทุกคนที่อยู่ที่นี่อะค่ะอะไรคือสิ่งที่ยากที่สุดที่แบบอยู่ที่นี่
I bet if you maybe.
ก็มันก็ไม่ยากเท่าไหร่
มีอะไรที่เป็นปัญหาอยู่ที่นี่ไหมคะ
ไม่มีนะคะนะอย่าง
trouble no problem
No problem.
ลักขโมยนี่มันก็ไม่มี
ก็ไม่มีแล้วเหมือนกัน
ไม่มีค่ะแล้วอย่างแบบว่าโยงยางก็ไม่ค่อยมี
น้อยลงใช่ไหมคะแต่เมื่อก่อนเคยมีใช่ไหมคะแสดงว่าเมื่อก่อนแบบ20-30 ปีอะไรเงี้ยมีใช่ไหมคะ
ตามี
So they used to have like drugs problems around like 20-30 years ago, but now all of them have been like invaded, so not so much in trouble anymore. Even like stealing drugs.
Wow. So for the most part, people are happy.
แสดงว่าทุกคนที่นี่ที่อาศัยอยู่ที่นี่ค่ะก็คือมีความสุขกับทุกคน
ใช่
ทุกอย่างโอเค
ทุกอย่าง
ที่นี่เขาเหมือนกับว่ารักกันเป็นครอบครัวใหญ่แต่ว่าข้างนอกอาจจะมองว่าชุมชนเราแบบว่าไม่ดียาเสพติดแต่มันเป็นเรื่องของสมัยก่อนแต่สมัยนี้คนทุกคนเขาพัฒนาขึ้นนะคะมีงานทำเด็กๆก็รักเรียนมากขึ้น
นิสัยดีที่เนี่ยพอมืดขึ้นก็ประมาณทุ่ม2 ทุ่มก็ต่างคนต่างนอนแล้วไม่ไปไหน
Okay. So basically what both of them said is that the appearance and the picture of this community about drugs and stealings that was like really long time ago. But now with this new generations, everybody really focused in school, getting the right job, doing their own things. Once it gets dark around like 8 to 9 p.m., everybody back into bed.
Wow.
So inside of the community, they're living like family together. They look out for each other.
Wow.
So, but the outsider, they're still thinking this like a rough area, but actually things have changed.
Yeah, that's good. Wow. And what do you think? Because you see the world today and people that have a lot of things, like they have the money, they have the luxury, they're not as happy as you guys, so welcome like you guys. What do you think is the biggest difference between those people and you guys right now? Why you guys so happy more than the people that have more? Why is that?
คือเขาบอกว่าคือด้วยความที่ในคอมมูนิตี้ในชุมชนนี้ค่ะคือทุกคนดูมีความสุขมากคือตั้งแต่ที่เดินผ่านมาเนี่ยทุกคนก็คือแบบยิ้มแย้มแจ่มใสแบบสวัสดีค่ะอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเขาก็ยิ้มมองให้กันอะไรเงี้ยซึ่งแตกต่างกับคนที่เขาอยู่ข้างนอกเนาะที่เขาแบบรวยมากเลยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยคิดว่าอะไรมันคือความแตกต่างระหว่างคนข้างนอกกับคนที่อยู่ด้านใน So basically, she said because as she's previously said that they're living here like a family, they look out for each other. So they not being fake to each other. They have each other's back, which is different from people outside that they are so rich because they're doing business, they wearing masks together. This is for benefit of other people. But here they have each other and they look out for each other, so that's like really happy for them because they have like a whole big family.
Before meeting her, I thought the story of Khlong Toei was about what people lacked. But sitting in that tiny room, I realized that people here might have possessed something that many of us have forgotten: each other.
ใช่
So just as if one of the person in this community have any problem, like car crash or any accidents that happening outside from one of the person in this community, they are ready to go help.
Wow.
Like how dark or how late it is, they will be like, okay, let's go help him because we know this guy he's from this house, so we're gonna go help him. แสดงว่าเมื่อก่อนก็สาวๆคือ
ขายของตลอดเลยเพิ่งมาหยุดประมาณ5-6 ปีหยุดขายของเพราะว่าปวดหลังกับปวดขาทำไม่ได้ทำไม่ไหวแล้วลูกหลานก็นี่ก็เป็นหลานหลานมีทั้งนั้น
ก็คือให้ช่วยเหลือลูกหลานของเรา
จ้า
So she's now about almost 80 years old.
Wow.
So she said what advice that she wants to give to everyone is that be generous and helping everybody. And that's why it makes her happy because she's helping everybody and helping her family, her niece, her daughters. Yeah. So that's the advice that she wants to give.
Ask her one more question. Ask her what is your best definition of being happy? What does happiness mean for us?
อะไรคือความหมายของความสุขของเมีย
อยากให้ลูกหลานนี่มีบ้านมีอะไรเนี้ยมีรถมีอะไรหาเลี้ยงโดยที่ว่าไม่ต้องลำบาก
ก็คือเห็นว่าเขาได้ดี
ได้
เห็นก็มีความสุข
มีความสุขแล้วลูกหลานเนี่ยคนลูกหลานเนี่ยอยากให้เขาได้ดีอยากให้เขามีงานทำดีๆหรือว่ามีคนอย่างเงี้ยมาช่วยเหลือมาขอคำแนะนำว่าเป็นยังไงเราอยู่สบายแล้วใช่ไหมเขาต้องไม่ให้เราทำมาหากินแบบให้อยู่ที่ที่เขาเข้ามาเยี่ยมไม่รู้อยู่ดีนะมีเรื่องยาไม่ค่อยสบายเพราะว่าต้องไปเดินไม่ได้
เพราะว่าเป็นที่ขา She said a definition of happy for her is to see her family doing well. They got a job, they have a house, they have a car, or just to see us in her house asking for advice. She's already like very happy to see in this generation doing this kind of thing.
The answer was surprisingly simple. Not money, not status, not success, just family, community, having people around you who genuinely care. For someone who has spent a lifetime in Khlong Toei, happiness wasn't about what she owned. It was who she shared her life with. After spending time with her, I couldn't stop thinking about what she said. Community. That despite all the challenges, people here still looked out for each other. From the kids who welcomed us, to the neighbors who supported each other. Community wasn't just a word here, it's a way of life. And after everything these people still had shared with us, it only felt right to give something back. So we headed back to the youth center to surprise some very special people.
Let's go. You guys are so nice. Hi. Hey, I love you too. You say I love you, I love you.
Alright, so we made it to the youth center right now. And we didn't come empty-handed.
Hello, how you doing? Hello, hey.
day before we left, she asked a very simple question. When are you coming back? And honestly, I couldn't stop thinking about it.
I don't know what that Thai woman will want, but I have to see what she will want. Maybe a bag of rice, I don't know. But we're here trying to buy some things. I promise her I'll come back, so I'm a man of my word. Finally got the stuff. I gotta make it back before the youth center closes. But I'm ready. Surprise her. She didn't think I was gonna come back, but I'm gonna come back. Once again, these kids are gonna help me out. I remember them. Yeah, I remember you, right? Yeah, I remember you. All alone by myself in Khlong Toei. The kids are gonna show me the way to the lady. I promised her that I'll be back. These kids are so nice. No matter what they go through, they have a smile on their face. I told you I will be back. Yeah. Yeah, just me alone. He's so cute. So here's the stuff I told you I'll give to you.
I wanted to bring a few things she can use. Nothing life-changing. Just a small way of saying things.
Yeah. I gotta go back, but I wanna come. Okay, it's so nice. Okay. Let's Yeah, huh? Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm coming. Yeah, I gotta go, okay. So I gotta go, but I'll come back soon, okay? Alright, they're some of the sweetest people I've ever met on my journey, guys. She wanted me to stay for food, but I gotta head back. 3 hours back home. Ooh, it's raining. Ooh, look at that flood.
Before coming to Khlong Toei, I thought the story would be about poverty. But after spending time with the people here, I realized it was really about something much deeper. It was about resilience, about community, about neighbors who looked out for one another when times get hard, about finding joy in places most people overlook. You see, the truth is, some of the happiest people I met weren't the ones with the biggest homes, the nicest cars, or the most money. They were the people who had each other. And maybe that's a lesson I'll take with me after leaving Khlong Toei. Sometimes the richest lessons come from the people who have the least. Until next time, stay grateful, stay curious, and as always, stay smooth.